Welcome to Intangent's Insider video series, where we take you through important SPM software features and functionalities that can save you time and help you get the most from your software investment. In this video, we'll show you how you can use ICM version 10 to collect data from different endpoints, like calculations or tables, in order to create a specific data set required for testing, validation, and other purposes. One of the most common ways of using this view is to see the key data, which is usually stored in big and complex tables with many columns. In order to compare this data set with another, either coming from outside of ICM, like an Excel spreadsheet, or inside, for example, comparing between prod and QA, we can build a specific view, which would only display key information. Views can be used as a source for data extraction, auditing, and other purposes by changing the name of the columns of the view ICM allows for the creation of personalized data publications. In addition, a view can collect additional data from other sources. For example, if we would need a payee name and email from a payee table, we can add this as a second source in the view, and then use all the additional information from this source in the final results set as well. One example of a big and complex table is the Transactions History table. To view the data on this table, click on it, and then choose View Data. This table stores transaction-level payment history. It has about 55 different columns. If you wanted to compare transaction-level payment history with payee-level payments, the key columns that you would want to see are Transaction ID, Transaction Date, Seller ID, seller name, and seller email do not exist in the Transactions History table. The other columns you would want to see are Channel ID, Lock Date, Fee Amount, and finally, the Payment Eligibility column. Seeking this data in the table itself would take a long time, but creating a view will make this much faster. Also, a view can be used as a source for the extract. To create that view, go to Palette on the left-hand menu, select the table icon, choose the table type view, and click Next. Then you can name this table similarly to the table you are trying to extract data from, or whatever you like. Click Save. Now under Data Sources, you need to select the sources that you want to extract information from. So for this example, we'll pull the key columns from Transaction History. After you've found the table through search, drag it to the right. Under the Restrictions tab, there is no need for restrictions because we have only one source. Under the Display Columns tab, we would want to display those key columns that we previously mentioned: Transaction ID, Transaction Date, Seller ID, Channel ID, Fee Amount, and finally, Payment Eligibility. Now simply press Create. The table that you have created will be displayed as Transactions History 2. You can click View Data and this will generate the view. You can see that this view is significantly smaller than the source table and will much better serve the purpose that needs to be served. For more Intangent Insider tips, visit our blog at intangent.com/blog.